here to the New Hampshire Red Fair? Who here has seen the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword before?
I have. I'm supposed to be on that side of the ring.
Yeah. Who has never seen the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword before? Ah, okay. That's cool. Who here is here right now? This is the crowd participation part of the show. Alright? Just trying to make sure you guys are all paying attention. Now, who here is ready to see live steel fighting? Doesn't sound that excited. Let's try that again. A little bit louder this time. Who here wants to see live steel fighting? Now, we want you guys to cheer and yell that on the count of 3, okay? Armored combat on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oh God, it's a queen.
I don't even need a microphone. But I have one. No. You do that well enough on your own.
Alright, so have you introduced everybody?
Oh, really?
I know you started early.
I have done well.
Since I wasn't here, that's early.
I have not done any introductions.
Alright.
Because I usually leave that.
I told you already. That one.
Alright. So, for those of you who do not know, my name is Sir Brian. I run the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword with Queen Catherine. Everyone say, hello, Your Majesty. Alright, now Queen Catherine is also Lady Evelyn in the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword. So she's doing double duty today.
When I'm in other states, I kind of play down the royalty aspect. I'm really only a queen here in New Hampshire, the best of the states.
Yeah, but alright, now joining us in the ring today, we have Morgan.
Woo!
We have Sir Kyle.
That's his armor. He's a shorty.
Brian. And we have Dame Caitlin. Now we have our safety marshals. These are the folks who are going to be on this side of the ring, making sure that we, the knights, do not end up in your lap. All right? Now, as partial what Hollywood says, it's not that romantical to have a knight in full plate armor land in your lap. No
They're
matter
kind of
what you
smelly,
think.
heavy, oily. It's not good.
Marshals, come forward.
So as they're coming out, one of the goals is that we need to ask you all to stay on that side of the yellow line and not to hold on to the ropes. That's to kind of separate. Our job is to keep the knights on this side and keep you on that side. We have an amazing crew here helping us out today with that task.
So our marshals are Nick, Mendak, Andre, and the Lord Sheriff.
Let's watch for a little bit and then
Also our belly
Okay.
dancer.
All right.
Now, also, this show is the perfect photo opportunity. All right? You want to have your cameras out for this one. But if our marshals get between you and what you're shooting, and you happen to get a picture of their butt, you're welcome. All right? So, we're going to be mixing it up with weapons, talking a little bit about the armor. So we have our first fight of the day.
All right, so this will be a great fight. We've got our two of our newer, younger fighters, so lots of high energy. Morgan's been with us for, what, 2 years now? 2 years. One hand, two hands. And Kyle has been fighting for quite a while. But
All right, so fighters, that's ready.
sword fight.
Salute. Fight.
the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword. And we truly are a group, a family. So as you see there at the end of the battle, we, our knights, hug each other, showing there's no hard feelings. Nice fight. Right? All part of a well-knit group here.
Now you see, when we call a fight, or when our marshals see something go wrong, they're going to call a hold. They're the only ones other than us who are allowed to do that. Please do not say that out loud because it gets confusing. Now we have two more guys.
And we're changing up our weapons. So last one they had the small buckler shields, which you saw them use to punch or blind the opponent, and swords. And now we're going to pole arms, so you're going to get a different type of battle.
Fighters at the ready. Salute.
One more time. Because you see Sir Brian or Sir Kyle in, or you see the coat of plates that Morgan and Rockstone are wearing. It depends on how much you want to pay, what look you're going for, how much flexibility and size you need. Sir Brian here in his full plate, if he decides to gain or lose some pounds, that's not going to fit him very well. So we have to keep him in fighting shape, literally, to keep him in his armor.
So this suit is fitted right directly to me. If I knew how to do a cartwheel, I would, but I'm not gonna.
He can't do a cartwheel. We don't want him to do that. No injuring the knights that way. My one rule is blood on the inside and no cartwheels from Brian.
Inside of the squishy bits, not inside of the armor.
Yes, that is true. It's a point of distinction. So who do we have fighting in our next battle? Oh, it's Sir Brian versus Dame Caitlin. All right, one of my favorite fighters here. I love when Caitlin gets out here fighting because I like to show that, yes, the women, we can fight quite well on their own. She is amazing. She's going to take the old man down. Oh, that guy could feel that through all of this dress. Trying to hit me with the skirts. All right, knights at the ready. Salute. Fight. And move along, right? So they need to actually be able to get up and move and fight the battle, which gives them some of the flexibility that they have. Now, we're pulling out Morgan here. He's got a very similar type of armor. We're going to be fighting in our swords here, no bucklers or anything. So this will be interesting. There will be a little bit more of a closer battle than this. Are you ready? All right, salute. Fight! Louder, you cheer.
It's a very good weight loss program.
How much do you lose a weekend in water weight doing
Anywhere,
this?
depending on the weekend and temperature, between 10 and 15 pounds.
So if you imagine losing 10 to 15 pounds in 2 days wearing this, that is what happens to them on a good day
Now,
usually.
now think about this. You guys are nice and cool, baby. You can feel that breeze. It's about 30 degrees hotter inside these suits. We're like an easy bake oven with 3 balls. Kids ask their parents about that. All right. Now, hey, let's do the 3 monkeys.
All right, we can do the
All
three
right.
monkeys.
So I want everybody to take your hands, 2 of them.
Oh,
You can use a third if you still have one, but make sure it's yours. All right, I want you to go wah, wah, wah. All right, put them together like this.
Yeah, look through.
All right, you want to look through them. Wow, you guys look silly. So you see how that cuts down on your field of vision. That's pretty much what we're seeing inside these eye slits. All right, so we're just focusing on our opponent, which is why our marshals are so important. Now, I want you to take 2 hands this time. Put them over your ears like this. You see how muffled that is? We have a lot more padding inside our helmets, so it's hard for us to hear you guys. And like Queen Catherine said multiple times, the higher you yell, the more we can hear you, the harder we fight. All right? Now, we're all pretty much used to this one. I want you to take 1 hand. I don't care which. Put it over your
Nose and mouth. You're wearing a mask on a hot day and you're running around, and that's what it's like to breathe inside of there.
Those tiny little holes do not let a lot of oxygen in.
It is very helpful. So I have brought out, so if you stay here for 1 second, I have brought out one of my court here, Edwin, who hence and helps Squire in the Brotherhood. Present your back to Edwin so Edwin can give you a nice hit. No, Edwin, you're going to hit.
My backside?
Well, your back, not your backside. Right, so, did you feel that? Right, so this is why you see our...
Oh, I got that itch.
This is why you see our marshals holding weapons. They need to give a nice good hit to the knights so that the knights know that they're going too far towards the edge. They're not quite sure if it's somebody they're fighting against hitting them or a marshal. So they've got to get a good swing to be like, hey, back into the ring, back into the center where you go. Because the armor is just so effective at distributing. Thank you very much for coming forward and being part of our demo there. Edwin likes to hit. Thank you, Edwin. Loves to hit knights in armor.
So we have 2 of our most crowd favorite fighters coming up. Now, these are 2 of our newest knights. Sir Kyle was knighted only a few years ago in the same with Dame Caitlin. Now, they're going to be longsword.
So we just want to make sure we keep our hands and feet outside of the ring. It's like a roller coaster ride, right? Because we don't want a marshal to accidentally step or hit you. Do make sure we stay on the other side.
Now remember, they can't hear you, so you need to cheer extra loud.
You need to be louder than me.
All right, fighters at the ready. Salute. Fight.
which we tend to get thanks to hickory arms over there. This is what squires and the boys would have started training with, because it only breaks bones. It doesn't break the skin, so less damaging. But I just wanted to use it to help demonstrate. So they were fighting, and I don't know if you noticed, but at one point Dame Caitlin did this, right, and started using it this way. We don't think about putting our hands on a sword blade. We think that would be kind of dumb. Why would you grab a sword blade? Really, the only part that was sharpened was up here in a European-style sword. The Japanese and the Eastern would have had areas more that would have been sharpened, but this is not going to cut through their armor, so having it sharp all the way down wasn't useful. By doing this now, she has made it to where this end becomes less flexible, like a dagger, and can get up under the armor. She can block or hook the other opponent's sword. She also now has like a hammer. She can grab and pull. She can hit with a pommel. And so it turns it from just a basic weapon into a variety of options depending on what you need. So this is called half swording, because their swords, if you look at them afterwards, they can bend them. They're flexible, right? You don't want one that is too stiff, because it's going to shatter or break when you're fighting. It's going to hit that metal. If it doesn't bow, it will break. So they have those nice flexible, but you might notice that they'll grab them and start using them, especially to hook or pull an opponent down. But it looks like we have Sir Wyatt and Morgan ready for our next battle, so I will let the battle ensue. So knights at the ready, salute, fight. They do get to pick, so when they're battling, the knights choose who they're going to fight and what weapon they're going to do, so they're back there while we're all watching somebody fight, going, you and me? Okay, we're going to do pole arms, we're going to do sword, what are we going to do? So they decide what they're going to do, and they very nicely, thank you, chose swords and did some half swording there, so you got to see a good view of what I was just talking about. Right, so you have a little bit of a battle idea in mind. Now it looks like we're pulling out, is this our last fight for the day? This is our last battle. Right, so I want to hear everybody be really loud, because they're deaf inside there. The only reason they hear me is I'm mic'd. I might take this off and they'll not know at all what I'm saying. So we want to cheer along really loud. So we have our knights at the ready. Salute. Woo! Done fighting for the weekend. They had decided that was going to be the last battle, but I put in cap in last battle. Now they're going to have one more. Yeah. So they're going to do that to make you all happy. They're going to do one more set of combatants. But I do just want to make one note before I do that. After the battle is over, we do highly encourage you to visit our encampment. We've got our arms and armor demo here. You can pick up a helmet, try one on. With the help of the people there, you can pick pick up a sword, see what it feels like. We've got cooking demonstrations going on, we have archery demonstrations going on, and all of that is help supported through tips that we get from the show. So they'll be passing their helmets around. If you feel so inclined, we do appreciate tips. It helps with the armor upkeep. A suit of armor can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 and up. Plate armor, you're looking more in the 10 to 20 range for a lot of those. So and each night that's in the bite their own with some of those tips.
So I have a question for you all. Are you guys having fun? Tell your friends. Now also,
I have not.
in case you folks do not know, the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword is on the Book of Face. We have a page on there with lots of pictures from all of our events. We also are on the Instagram as well. So feel free to check that out. Give us a like. We are also on the Tube of You with several videos on there as well.
Why are they all backwards is what I want to know. Why do we just like, we don't know what these are, so we say them all backwards.
Yeah.
All right.
One last fight.
Who are we having as our combatants?
We have Morgan and Dame Taylor.
And I do want to mention, as we're passing out, the knights will be in their armor. If you like a picture with the knight in their armor, that is free and highly encouraged. They love
Free hugs.
free hugs. They do like to get their picture taken with you. So please, feel free to get a picture taken with any of our amazing knights.
Fighters, are you ready? Fight. And thank you.